All right. Moving on now, as Nigeria celebrates the 31st anniversary of June 12 and its struggles, activists have stressed the need for promotion of students' unionism in tertiary institutions. TVC News senior correspondent Sharon Jackson spoke with students activists in the struggle, who said students played active role in the fight to end military rule.
The administration of former President Muhammadu Buhari declared June 12 as Nigeria's Democracy Day. It's worthy of note that there were underlying forces that worked to keep June 12 struggle alive. A vivid example is the role played by Nigerian students and youth in the struggle for freedom and democracy.
Release the result of the June 12 election and put the democratically elected president, who is myself, in charge of affairs. I won't go to war. I won't encourage my supporters to go to war. I will fight for peace, and I will get peace.
Baba Aye is one of the students who played leading roles in the National Association of Nigerian Students, the Campaign for Democracy, and the United Action for Democracy during the June 12 struggle. In an interview, he narrates how students and youth were able to mobilize to join the mass action against military rule. According to him, people who voted for MKO Abiola voted against military dictatorship.
There were movements, there were socialist movements, there were radical movements, there were revolutionary movements in which on campuses, and these also had linkages in most instances outside. Chief Alawaka Basharu came up with that phrase that the transition program under Babangida it had a hidden agenda. One of us died as we were trying to carry him, to an hospital when he was shot. I'll say the June 12 resistance, I've moved now from just talking generally about some of the movements, youth movements that students in the neighborhoods established because NANS, the campuses were closed, and this is the early period of June 12, to happenstances itself.
The Executive Director of Women Advocates Research Documentation Center, Abiola Akiode, was also a student union leader at the Obafemi Awolowo University, Ile-Ife. Like never before, she believes that tertiary institutions should allow active student unionism.
We mobilized other students from across the country to fight back, against the military. We lost several of our friends who were, activists at that time, who were also students' union leaders. We lost several Nigerians who, joined that protest at that point in time. It wasn't as bad as this, yet the students' union was standing strong, and they were resisting some of the policies of government. Today, we are discussing the issue of minimum wage. NLC is struggling to keep the momentum of the struggle. In those days, the students' union work hand in hand with the NLC. We work hand in hand with ASO. We work hand in hand with Progressive Union. Unfortunately, we don't have that. So it may be the way the NLC is also organizing. So there's a need to reflect on the way organizing is being done currently.
As Nigerians continue to celebrate the life and times of MKO Abiola, renowned activists want students and youth to associate, consolidate, and reorientate themselves on philosophy and ideologies that will sustain nationalism. Sharon Jackson, TVC News.